Hi folks, and here we are again with another edition of a J Shed and another addition to the lighting collection that I have of lanterns and street lights. This one is the Philips SGS201 restoration, which is now complete. But before we go into that, just a big thanks for everyone who's subscribing to the channel now. I see the numbers are ticking up there, which is very encouraging. So we'll start getting more and more content out and stuff. And also, I like all your comments as well. Brilliant comments, not one negative comment on there. It was really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an episode where we give a shout out and mention to all the subscribers, so on and so forth. So I'm really happy with that because it makes it all worth the while. So the more we watch, the more we subscribe and thumbs up, the more things we can do restoration wise as well. And I promise we will have an out and about episode using the new camera when we get the right weather for it, because basically around here it's just been rubbish weather really. Right, okay then. And also another one, if I just say shout out, thanks to Caleb. You asked if we could have an in-depth look at the TRT aspect LED lantern. Yeah, we will do a video of that. If you look back on some of the videos I've done just an overview of it, without actually going into the workings of it, but we'll do that as well. So it's all on the back burner, it's all going to be done, just fitting it in time. Now back to this lantern. Right, this is now been, there we go, fully restored. It's got a brand new photo cell socket. It's not a brand new cell though, it's a second-hand cell that I had in storage. We've got the bracket all nicely resprayed with the special paint I use on this is called cold galvanizing spray paint. It's really good for brackets and that, because it's really like resilient against the elements and things like that as well. And it's had a total respray there. I've been taking pictures of it, and what I'll do is in the link I'll put a link to my Facebook page and to the photographs of this as I've been refurbing it. This took me about 2 weeks to refurb, bit by bit, and we'll show you all that there. Okay, there's all the front all nicely resprayed. Try to keep that there so we know what it is. The bowl, 24 hours in soapy water, warm soapy water, comes up a treat, really does. Polished the clip off, but I'm really quite pleased with this. Now this will be going outside in the yard there, so I've got a metal pole for it, so we'll be installing this in not the too distant future. Okay, interesting point about this one. When I fired it up, when I tested it, I put what I thought was a 50 watt sodium E lamp in there, and it isn't. It's only a 50 watt ballast, so it buzzed a bit. So what we've done is brand new, again, a brand new lamp. This is the old lamp that come with it. Yeah, a little bit black at the end. Nothing wrong with it, nothing wrong with the black ends on it, nothing wrong at all. I thought, well, if we're doing this, why don't we have, and I have got some in stock anyway, we'll have a nice brand new Philips Master, the AT in there, which is quite good. I like that one. Basically what else is on it, it's got a new igniter, brand new igniter in there. But mostly all the other parts I've reused. Obviously it's been totally rewired. With anything that needs restoration work, old wiring out, don't ever risk having the old wiring in there. Just get rid of it. Complete strip down, and then just rebuild the gear trays back up using your own wiring. What else we got on there? Yeah, the photo cell, as I say, was a new NEMA cell packet. It comes in a little packet with your screws and everything, come in a little kit. So it's had a new one of them on it. Yeah, I'm really pleased that's come out actually. Now, we had a lot of these in Cambridge, and I've got what I call the Cambridge collection, which is lanterns that come from the area where I live. And this was, I never managed to get one of these. And when I went over to see Mr. James, his collection, sitting there was this, and it was on an old spigot, and it was just standing there, and you know, it looked a little bit sorry for itself. I thought, yeah, ideal project. Not too long on it, not too much needed replacing on it. Originally I was going to turn it into a socks, because all these lanterns around the Cambridgeshire and Cambridge area were socks. But when I looked into it, I thought, well, no, let's just keep it as it is. Let's see what we can reuse. Instead of putting new this, new that, new that, the only thing I had to do was put a new igniter in, because the old igniter was a little bit on the dodgy side. Apart from that, it works lovely. She works brilliantly. So I'm really happy with this. So on the next episode, you'll be seeing this light going outside in the yard. I'll do a video of installation on that one. But I have got to plant a few more poles and run some more armour cable round the yard to do this. But yeah, we'll be getting on with that. So anyway, I bet you're saying, well, let's see it lit up. Okay, now then, it's got the photocell on there. So using one of these to go over the photocell, I'll do a video on this, on one of these. So I'll put that round here like that, just like that. And switch it on there. Now it takes a moment and then it will fire into life. There she goes. This is a brand new lamp in here as well, so it's really starting to, there we go. We get this runs up really quick. The run up time on this lamp is incredibly quick. It's going to get a bit bright, so I might have to just put my specs on. Yes, there we go. Now you can see it's actually getting to its brightness quite quickly because of the lines on the camera, where the camera's picking it up. And I don't know if it's, I can feel a little bit of heat there, a little bit of heat coming off already. It's not making a noise on the ballast. The ballast hums a little bit. As it gets bright, the hum on the ballast actually goes away. But when I put the 70 watt lamp in it yesterday, oh, did that kick up a noise. It was really, really, really noisy. A real big buzz. I mean, this is now silent, the way it's going now. And this has got a nice kind of peach effect to it. Some lamps seem to have their own little characteristics in lighting. There is a few near me where the actual light is very pink. It's a very, very pink light, which is really unusual. I haven't seen sodium, high pressure sodium, that colour. Really, really pink. Try to get some pictures of it, but however, the camera didn't pick it up quite as the human eye sees it. So there we go then. This is the restoration complete. I've got a little bit of touch-up things to do just around here where the paint was a bit soft and it touched on the grass outside, and just to generally just tidy a little bit up there. But the majority of it, it is what it is. It's a lamp. It's an old lantern that's been restored, and I'm really pleased with it. Right, before we blind all of you, we better turn it. Oh my word! Oh, yeah. There we go. Hey, Mr. Cool. Oh. So there we are. That is it. That is done. I'll have another restoration on a socks next, which is a short GC Z something or the other, but we'll get round to that. So thanks for watching this video again. As I say, thanks for all the subscriptions. I mean, that's brilliant. It's really, yeah, that's something. That's something. We had a little bit of a scare last night. I mean, our tight internet went down, and I thought, oh dear, new computer time. But luckily, it's restored. So thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. Thanks again. Tell you more about the channel, and I'll put the link to my Facebook lamp page with pictures of the restoration on this particular lantern. So till next time, be safe. Don't play with the electrics. Let me do that one. Disclaimer. See you next time. Bye bye.